Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our new lesson named Language of Chemistry. You all know what is a language? Yes, it is the method of communication. We heard about so many languages. We all are very comfortable with Hindi and English. Similarly, there is the language of chemistry also. Do you know what it is? Yes, it is the world of symbols, formulae, and equations. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn symbols, valency, radicals or ions, chemical formula, writing of chemical formula, significance of chemical formula, chemical equation, balancing of chemical equations, information given by equation, chemical equations. Okay, these things we are going to learn in this lesson. So, dear students, to understand this interesting lesson, learn symbols of elements and formulae of compounds, which are provided via PDF and which are given in your book, in your textbook. You are supposed to learn all of them. Symbol. A symbol is a shorthand notation or representation of an element. It represents one atom of an element. Some elements represented by the first letter of their English name, which always written in capital letter. For example, O for oxygen, N for nitrogen, H for hydrogen, etc. Sometimes it is represented by two letters in which first letter should be capital and the second letter should be small. Here you can see Ca is the symbol for calcium, Cl is the symbol of chlorine, Mg is the symbol of magnesium, Co is the symbol of cobalt. Here I want to add one important point, that is we are writing, if we will write CO, capital C and small o, then it will be the symbol of cobalt, and if we will write capital C and capital O, then it will become the chemical formula for carbon monoxide. Capital C and capital O will not represent cobalt. Cobalt is capital C and small o, not capital C and capital O. So these things we are to keep in our mind while writing formulae or symbols. It is very important to write symbols or formulae in a proper way. So, symbols are the shorthand representation of elements, and formula is the shorthand notation or representation of compounds like calcium carbonate, magnesium nitrate. Here you can see CaCO3, calcium carbonate, MgNO3, magnesium nitrate, carbon dioxide, CO2, water, H2O. Nitrate, as we have studied in 7th standard also, nitrate means NO3. If it is combined with magnesium, then it will be magnesium nitrate. If this NO3 symbol is combined with or joined with calcium, then it will be calcium nitrate. So NO3 always nitrate, CO3 always carbonate. Okay, these are the compounds. Some example of compounds I have shown here to you. As you studied in 7th standard, symbols of some elements are derived from their Latin name too. Example, Na for sodium, K for potassium, and their Latin name are natrium and kalium. By learning symbols and formulae, we are able to write chemical equations. Dear students, I am repeating my words. You are supposed to learn symbols and formulae, all which are given in your book or provided by us via PDF. So here in this you can observe different chemical equations. Firstly, I have written word equation in which name of the element or compound are written and Just below that word equation, chemical equation with chemical formulae are writing. Hydrogen plus chlorine gives us hydrogen chloride. The chemical equation, symbolic chemical equation will be H2 plus Cl2 gives us HCl. Similarly, C plus O2 gives us CO2, means carbon plus oxygen gives us carbon dioxide. H2 plus O2 gives us H2O. Mg plus O2 gives us MgO. Zinc plus sulfuric acid, Zn plus H2SO4 gives us zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. So these are some examples of equations. These equations or examples are also given in your book. You are supposed to learn them. In a reaction, the formulae which are written on left hand side are called reactants, and those which are written on right hand sides are called products. For example, in this first example, hydrogen and chlorine, these are reactants. HCl, hydrogen chloride, that is product. Product may be one, maybe two, or more than two can also be possible. In the last example, you can see zinc plus sulfuric acid, ZnSO4 and hydrogen will be formed. So zinc plus H2SO4, these are reactants. They will react with each other and product will be formed, ZnSO4 and hydrogen, zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. Chemical reactions are chemical changes only, which can be represented in the form of chemical equations. Dear students, that's all for today. Read the lesson from your textbook, learn symbols and formulae and equations by writing them again and again. Thank you.